This module outlines the basic steps in merchandising. Merchandising is concerned with all the activities necessary to provide a store's customers with the merchandise they want to buy, when and where they want it, and at prices they can afford and are willing to pay. The American Marketing Association defines merchandising as the planning involved in the marketing right merchandise at right place at right time in the right quantities at the right price. It involves making buying plans, understanding the customers, selecting the merchandise and promoting and selling the goods to the consumer. The merchandiser ensures that the business de-risks itself by making the best decision at a point of time. De-risking refers to the process of optimizing sales performance and minimizing stock risk by making informed decisions. Merchandise planning focuses on the following issues: determining future customer demand in terms of styles, quantity, colors, prices, and fashion emphasis. Planning to meet future customer demand and assure a profit. Selecting resources and buying merchandise. Coordinating advertising and sales promotion to assist in bringing the customer into the store buy the merchandise. Projecting the image of the store. Establishing sound merchandising policies to ensure the success and growth of the business and to assist in meeting competition. The main areas of the planning activity of merchandising management rotates around planning stock to be delivered into the business and moving delivered stock around the business. Planning stock to be delivered to the business. This involves the following activities: analyzing historical sales patterns and trends, recommending forward fabric buying levels, recommending forward garment buying levels, monitoring and managing delivery of new stock to the distribution center, ensuring that overall stock levels and buying are in line with the organizational sales plans. Moving delivered stock around the business. This involves the following activities: initial allocation of new stock to shops, deciding what quantity for each shop, store replenishment as garments start to sell, how much more stock and how quickly it should be sent to individual branches. Recommending the level of repeat buys of best selling lines. Transfers and recalls of faulty or non seasonal stock. Fashion merchandising consists of three main steps: planning, buying, and selling. Let us first look at planning. Fashion is subject to change and thus planning must have flexibility. Planning is based on how much we expect to sell and how much inventory it will take to secure that selling. Plan the assortments. So, customer orientation. Secondly, knowing what people want, when they want, and how much they would pay for it is critical to selling. It is important to prepare 6-month buying plans. This requires the knowledge of fashion trends, market conditions, and economic factors. The most important factor in planning is flexibility. Then, buying. The merchandiser, like the buyer, is often trying to work on many seasons at the same time. They will be helping the buyer plan ahead for distinct seasons color ratios. They will also be helping the buyer to decide on how many garments to buy within each category for the coming season. In addition, they will be controlling the current season's stock flow into the business and advising on whether or not repeat buying will be necessary. The merchandiser also helps decide whether late deliveries need to be cancelled or whether or not poor selling lines may have to be their prices reduced to ensure that they will sell out. The merchandiser has to estimate sales and plan stock levels to achieve the planned sales and margin for a specific garment type. Provide regular analysis and progress reports referring to stock levels, sales performance, stock purchases to senior management. Work with the buyer on range planning to maximize commercial opportunities for products. Manage intake and commitment to accommodate the stock requirements of the business at any given time and open to buy requirements of the garment type. Manage stock distributions to stores, optimizing customer demand, available selling space and seasonal selling opportunities. Effectively manage and develop merchandising distribution team. Buying is done by these classifications: price lines, sizes, quantities. Buying is dependent on customer demand and estimated by the study of customer wants and needs. A successful buyer knows what a customer wants, when they want it, and how much they want to pay for the goods. Buying involves these functions: 1. Choosing the resource, 2nd. Selecting the merchandise, and the 3rd. Securing the best terms, and finally the 4th. Actual placing of the order. The buyer is responsible for not only what to buy and when to buy, but also where to buy and how much to spend. Buying responsibilities include establishing and maintaining effective buying relationship with vendors, adequately stocking the department price lines and securing the best possible markup on all the purchases, supervising the physical inventory or stock counts to verify the accuracy of the stock records. Then selling. While buying is dependent on customer demand, demand is determined best by the actual customer response to the goods made available by the buying function. So, the buying function cannot exist without the involvement in selling function. This function includes communication and promotional activity. So, thus the thumb rule: goods well bought or half sold. The trend towards central buying, merchandise presentation to the customer is becoming a function of the sales manager rather than buying. A store, regardless of its size, cannot and should not stock all the merchandise available in the market. The crux of merchandising is selecting the merchandise with certain characteristics that are indicative of tastes of customers of a store in such assortments, depths and price levels that make for a proper rate of sale decided upon by the buyer, that is the customer. Depending on the size of the company, the merchandising departments can be divided based on their key focus areas. The design department focuses on procuring materials as desired by the design department, scouting for a new materials and making data available to the designers on excess or slow moving items of raw materials and trims in stock. The production department focuses on procuring the material as per the production plan at the right time and in right price and for right quantities to ensure that production process is never hampered. The retail department focuses on ensuring that the merchandise available at the stores is what is selling or is likely to sell and withdraw slow moving items. The overall department overviews the flow of goods and services within the organization.